Oh my, what an amazing, amazing, amazing game of football. And it ended Manchester United 5, Lyon 4. Who are we? Manchester United. What an amazing game of football. This is one of the reasons I can never fall out of love with football, because you see the emotions in that match. This picture right here summarizes the entire match when Ruben Amorim was hugging Nana at the end of the match, or I think when we scored the fifth goal. That is the summary of how every Manchester United fan is feeling right now. You have to understand, I've never seen Ruben Amorim react this way before. Like, this guy is always being calm and cool, but look at this guy now, he's flying in the air. At some point in this match, it felt like we had lost it. I kept seeing Euro twisting his head, like you could almost feel it. But one man that did not give up and did not allow the team to give up was Bruno Fernandes. Today, the hate watchers, the Chelsea fans all over the world, they were pinned on their screen. They were hitting their calabash, the one where they chant. But guess what? This is Manchester United. We are not going out without a fight, and that is one thing I think Ruben Amorim have been trying to build into the players. You need to be able to stay in games to the end. There is always going to be opportunities. We saw it with I think it was Real Madrid and Man City about 1 or 2 seasons ago. Man City, they controlled the entire match. Real Madrid had two chances at the end of the match. Bang, Real Madrid won the game. You have to be able to stay in games no matter what is happening, because it is 90 minutes or it is 120 minutes. The entire game, the referee has to blow the whistle before the match ends. So until then, the team has to go on till the end. You have to keep a calm head. You have to keep on trying, and that was what we saw today. At some point in the match, it seemed like there was no way for us to come out of it. It seemed like we had lost the match. And you have to very well understand that this match started, we were looking so promising. I thought the first half we were controlling the game, we were doing quite alright, passing the ball around, we're making attempts. We go 2 goals up first half. We're still controlling things. We looked the better side, even though they had statistically, I think, the better possession of the ball. But we looked like the people controlling the game. Actually, we were controlling the game. We're 2 goals ahead. Then what happens? Garnacho gets that chance to make it 3, and he misses that opportunity. And as at that point, I got this feeling that there's going to be problem, because we have to talk away every chance we get. And come second half, what happens? Lyon gets one half opportunity, they get 1 goal back. Another half opportunity, they are inside the match 2-2. Now we have to start from zero again. This was a game we were winning comfortably till I think the 71st minute of play. Now the nerves are back on. This was a match we were playing with such comfortability, but that opportunity that Garnacho did not take, it sort of probably twisted the match around. And guess what? The match started, it was going against us when it was now 2-2 at that point, because it was a match we were actually winning. And then the red card happens with Tolisso, and okay, it felt like now we are back in the position to win the game. Extra time starts. What happened? We go 1 goal down, we go 2 goals down. I, you know, I kept seeing Euro waving his head, like I could even almost tell you a lot of fans had already left the pitch. But guess what happens? What happens when you stay inside the game till the end happened? As at the 113th minute, we were still losing 2-4. As at the 120th minute, we were leading the game 5-4. You have to understand, it took 6 minutes for Manchester United to score 3 goals. And you have to understand the spirit behind Bruno Fernandes, the spirit behind the team. They did not stop playing. Even though it looked, when Lacazette scored that first goal, I was like, oh my god. Like, the first thing that came to my mind was, how would the press handle Ruben Amorim? They are going to slaughter the guy. They would slaughter the team for now till the end of the season. But the team did not stop to play. He made that tactical tweak with moving, I think it was Maguire to the attacking positions. And I said maybe there's an opportunity there. And when Bruno Fernandes scored that penalty, you start feeling that Fergie time aura. It started happening. And then we get the equalizer for Combi Minor. And then you can really feel it. And guess what happens next? Maguire. One person that really performed good today, I thought, was Casemiro. I thought Casemiro was a leader today. He led the team by example. But I'm not even going to get started on Bruno Fernandes, because Captain Bruno Fernandes, Captain Fantastic. Like, Bruno Fernandes was class from the beginning of the game to the end of the game. I saw a Bruno Fernandes that was ready to lead by example, like he has always done since he signed for the club. And you have to understand, he gave the team spirit. He kept on pushing. There was nothing that was sticking today that did not come through Bruno Fernandes. A very special player we have in the team. This is how every Manchester United fan right now in the world feels. We feel on top of the world. We were 6 minutes away from leaving the Europa. The only opportunity, the only bright star we have this season. But guess what happened? Things turned around and Manchester United, we got the win. It could have been an easy win in the first half, but somehow Manchester United just has a way of making every game sweet. This could have been an easy win, but somehow, being a Manchester United fan, somehow being Manchester United as a team, they somehow would find a way to make it sweet. It was an amazing watch to see the resilience from the team today. I really, I could only imagine how the dressing room is buzzing. Another one to mention was this tweet from Zexi after the match that he said, to all the fans who left when we were down, have a listen to this. Like, can you imagine the ambience that would have taking over the place when Manchester United scored that fifth goal? Can you imagine the Old Trafford noise? I could almost imagine it in my head. When that goal went in, I felt goosebumps. As a Manchester United fan, this was a match we lost, but somehow we won it. So, for those fans that left, I don't know why you guys do that though, because if you pay to watch a game, I would say support the team to the end. You don't give up on your team. No matter how it is, you don't give up on your team. But nowadays fans, they would always, they hop out whenever they feel inconvenienced. They move out. Another one to mention was the tifo at the beginning of the match. I thought that was amazing. Never gonna stop. I like that song from Future. Never stop, never gonna stop. This was the tifo for the match. I think this is the first tifo in Old Trafford Stadium. Overall, this game was an amazing game. It was not just about the scoreline. It was how we got to win the match. It was the performance today. I know the levels are not at the highest in Manchester United, because this game should have been won in first half. We had the opportunities, numerous opportunities we had numerous opportunities to finish this game, but somehow it lingered and it lingered. But you have to understand, this is also the level we currently are. We are not a team that is well built at this point. Now, it is even good the fact that they can be able to find similarity in resilience, because the reason we won this game today was because they were able to stay in the game. So there's something to admire about this group of people. There's one thing to admire about this squad. Let's hope they can win this tournament. Now Lyon is out. We're heading for the semis. Our opponent is going to be Atletico Bilbao. Having a player like Bruno Fernandes and Casemiro today was the reason we were able to stay in the game. That is why people are clamoring every time for matured players, because Bruno Fernandes kept us in the game. Casemiro did not stop. They want this tournament. Now we are going up against, next game is going to be Atletico Bilbao. For now, let's celebrate our win. Let's celebrate going into the semi-finals. All the people that were hate watching today, all the Chelsea fans, I'm so sorry. I saw Chelsea lost their game. That is not, we are not in contest with them. We're in the Europa, they're in a different competition. All the hate watchers today, I'm so sorry for you, because no matter how it is, we overcome obstacles, and that is what Manchester United is all about.